Hi guys, my name is Martin. I'm a professional drone pilot and I don't have a YouTube channel. I don't do reviews, but I felt compelled to make a video about this. I fly in Inspire 2 for my commercial jobs, and I flew an Mavic Air for all my vacations, and I used to love the Mavic Air. So now I got the Mavic Air 2. Amazing. Maybe. This drone checks all the boxes. The image quality is outstanding considering the small sensor size. The video is so much better than the original one. The 48 megapixel pictures, amazing. The build quality, the battery life, I mean, you name it, it's all fantastic. And there's many YouTube reviews about this drone explaining all of that. I have this all on my computer screen here, so I will be looking back and forwards. So excuse that. It will be a short review, but it will be very informative. So there's one major issue with this drone that really holds it back, and it's a special nuisance for anybody who likes to use this professionally. And I know it's a consumer drone, but so was the original Mavic Air, and it didn't have all the limitations of this new drone. So let's talk about the problems with this drone. Okay, it's the app. All DJI drones, or most of them at least, fly with the DJI Go 4 app, which gives you a lot of options to change things. This one decided to use the DJI Fly app, which is an app that I believe has only been used for the DJI Mavic Mini, which is more of a toy drone. So while we got a better drone, they downgraded us to a consumer toy app with this drone, and that is a problem. So let me explain why this is a problem for all the professionals or experienced drone pilots. Okay, so first of all, the DJI Fly app does not allow gimbal control. So while the gimbal is, as usual, too fast on all the DJI drones, you can adjust it, which means it's too fast. You really can't do any cinematic drone footage without adjusting this drone. This is really the biggest problem in this app. And the same goes for adjusting any of the stick inputs. At least on my Inspire 2, you can adjust how sensitive the sticks are, how much stick input you do before it starts actually taking off. So you can kind of cater your flying experience to your personal preferences. None of this. No gimbal control, no stick control, none of that. And that brings me even to the tripod mode on this. I love how they implemented a tripod mode switch, which is great. I love tripod, but tripod is still too fast. Gimbal is too fast. Tripod is too fast. Everything too fast. We can't adjust it. That is a problem. And these are the major, biggest problems that I have. We cannot cater the flying experience to our professional needs. And that's a problem. I think it's a turnoff for most people flying this drone. I've been flying this only for 2 days, and I'm like, wow, this is too fast. This reacts too fast. It's too jerky. I can't adjust it. Okay? These are the biggest issues. But having said this, there's a lot more shortcomings in this app that we didn't have before. And I'm gonna go just down this list very quickly. Okay, so we all understand what the problems are. If you shoot in auto mode, which when I'm on vacation I like to shoot in auto mode. Just it's easy. You can't see what the drone is doing. It doesn't show you what shutter speed it is at, what ISO speed it is at, what color it is at. None of that. It just shoots. All you can do is plus or minus. Well, the DJI Go 4 app would at least show you what it would do, and you would be able to adjust some of that to a certain extent, but none of that. So no control. We can't even see what it's doing. Next, color profile. It gives us either auto or Kelvin. Really? What consumer knows Kelvin temperatures? I happen to have a color meter, but do I really want to use that on a drone? Where are the presets for sunny, for shade, for tungsten light or whatever? It's all gone. So now I'm going to have to first go out and find, ooh, it's sunny. What Kelvin temperature should that be at? Really, every camera on the market has presets for sunny, cloudy, and all of that. No, all gone. Next, DJI advertises HDR Photo Mode. Well, I am sorry, I cannot find any setting for the HDR picture mode. It gives you Smart Photo Mode, which is another black box. You don't really know what it's doing. There's no real setting. I want to take an HDR photo. Please, DJI, give me an HDR photo button option, like you give me on the video. Don't know how to turn it on. Next shortcoming. Any of the spotlight or tracking works only up to 4K 30 frames, not 60 frames. I don't know whether you guys seen this. It's very disappointing. I wanted to use this maybe on real estate. I love slowing down stuff later. 60 frames would be amazing. It's not there. It's not a deal breaker, but I wish I would have known before that. What's next? Well, the map function. So when you open up the map on a big screen, you know, you can zoom out and you can see all the airspace and all of that. And if there's an air sensor alert, you could see that, where that airplane is. But as soon as you close that map, because you can't really fly with it, the map slowly zooms back into really, really tight where you are, and if there's an airplane coming, you can't see it. So I don't know why they do this. If I decide to zoom out the map, can we please leave it at that and not zoom back? Doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. Big turnoff. Battery level. Oh my god. I use an iPhone XS, whatever it is. It's not that big. It's not a plus. But the battery indicator is so small, I can barely see the number in it. So I can't really tell where the battery level is because it's so small. And it took away the option out of the DJI Go 4 app where I could set, like, give me an alert at 25%, then give me a second alert at 10% so I know where I'm at, because that's the way I like to do it. I haven't seen any alerts. I haven't run down the battery yet all the way, but come on, there is just so many things that's been taken away in settings that is a real problem. One more thing. The toggle switch for having your phone being charged by the controller. I haven't tested this enough yet, but I believe that it doesn't stay on. So every time I went back flying, it was off. So I would have to turn it back on. I like to get my phone charged on the controller because it's a good thing, but it doesn't seem to stay on. Lastly, the slow motion video quality is not very good. Let's just leave it at that. It's mushy. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of reviews going into that, but not very good. So yeah, these are the shortcomings of not the drone, but the app that they used. Downgrading us from a professional app, and I know people had problems with it crashing. I've never had a problem with it, but it gave us all that control, and now they're putting into this toy app with a better drone and just don't know what to do with it. It's an amazing drone, but downgrading the app to the DJI Fly is a disaster, and nobody who is a professional or experienced drone pilot is going to like this. At this point, I can only use this drone on vacation. Can't use it for any professional use because they've limited all the settings so much, and I don't understand why DJI would do something like this. It is so stupid. So if you're thinking about buying this drone as a professional or experienced pilot, think again, because you are going to be very limited. If you're hoping that they're going to fix this all by software, and yes, it's possible to fix all this by software, this could take a long time. I think they should just put us back on the DJI Go 4 app and give us all the control, and that would solve all the problems. Bottom line, I am so disappointed with this drone, not the drone, the app and the control that it gives us over us. So, hope this sheds some light on the Mavic Air 2 shortcomings. Feel free to comment below. Fly safe. Thank you for watching.